my first video, I showed you how I built the all-in-one Raspberry Pi 2B with this official 7-inch touchscreen that just came out. So I built an all-in-one, and what I did now is I added a little handle here. Check out from a hardware store. Little handle with 4 screws, and yes, it does poke through, but it's okay because it's inside. I could chop off the screws later, I guess, but just that's what I did. Get a bolt cutter and cut off the screws. 4 feet here, 4 felt feet, and then in the back I built a little kickstand, again from hardware store. Little kickstand here. Okay. And what I did was this is from a little hinge from a little lock from a hardware store. It's like a little hinge thing here. And this one was a little door lock hinge thing there. Instead of bolting, I just use sticky tape, double-sided tape, 3M, the non-damaging tape, double-stick tape, and they're both hard surfaces and smooth hard surfaces, so it works very well. Okay, and this was just long enough to, give me a good angle. And on the bottom, I have a little belt clip here. See, this is actually from a belt buckle. Belt clip to hang your keys. This goes on. This is actually upside down. Maybe you could visualize it better this way. So this goes on your belt, and there's this thing that clips on your keys. So I put this key ring here. And I also take it off. And so if I just put this little hardware here, it would just fall off. So the only way to keep it from falling is to something to hold it tight so that it doesn't fall off. So that's what I do. Is I start off with a string, but I thought maybe it might break, so I figured using a ribbon that I get from a clothing store. Get a little ribbon here. And what it does is just stops it from going any further so that it holds still. And what this is what I did was I used a little glue gun. So I had it over the loop, and then flap folds down, fold down the flap, and then put some glue here. From here on in, just about an inch glue, and then the same thing on the other side. Fold the flap over and just glue it along there. So I have one piece. So that, I'm not sure how to demonstrate that, but actually maybe piece of tissue. So I pushed it through and just glue it like that, so it holds still. Glue gun, hot glue or any kind of glue. And then with the ring, the same thing. That just fold flat. So it's very simple. And again, this is just a double-sided tape, the same 3M tape. You just go on Amazon and look for double-sided 3M tape, or you could go to Staples or Office Depot or whatever. And that's the only modification. So nothing protruding it. The handle I couldn't use tape, because in case it falls off and shatters everything. So I had to use screws. Also goes through the aluminum. so it holds pretty strong. Yeah, so if I need anything, I can just open it up easily. I can put a battery in there. For the battery, probably I'm not using the big, any large USB devices. I can put on this side, or I could put on this side. Or actually, this gives me about an inch. I could put a really big battery on this side anyway. That has some battery on it. Not sure what to add next. Alright, thanks for watching.